Da-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. So I can confidently say that this is the best build in Season 5. This just really amplifies the Assault class, basically giving it an SMG. And I know what you may be thinking, wow, this guy has more handling than control. As we can see here, it's an extremely easy gun to use. This build, you just pull down, and that's it. I used the no-block CI-19, and I dropped a really good game. So afterwards, I tested it out with the block, and that's what you saw in the intro. Still really happy with what it's capable of. It does drop the fire rate, of course, but it makes it much easier to get more kills, if that makes any sense. Especially with this 45 round mag, it's just really easy to maintain and sustain. So let's start off with the barrel. And I went with the short one. You might be surprised. This season, since they nerfed stability, recoil reduction while holding breath, I kind of gave up on maximizing every single potential stat, like muzzle velocity. Now I'm just going for what feels best straight up, and what's most balanced. I feel like with the nerf, they made it so that you actually have to account for balance. Before you were able to just crank stability, and that would basically solve your control too. But nowadays, I feel like I'm just gonna drop my muzzle velocity down a bit. If it's not a ranged weapon like the AUG, I'm just going for 600 muzzle velocity. I feel like that's like the perfect number. Actually higher than what this would be if you calibrated this for ADS speed. The only thing that really sucks about choosing the short barrel is you're straight up doing less damage at range. Basically, your damage starts falling off 5 meters sooner than it would with the maximum barrel. So for this specific CI-19, we have the stable gas block. Feel free to go with any option though, honestly. With this ridiculous range fall off, I feel like having none at all is probably the best overall option. Since we actually lose handling with the rapid fire gas block, we actually lose more handling trying to compensate for these other losses. So overall, the ADS speed actually makes up for what we're losing not choosing this option. Anyways, let's move on. We have one control piece, the Ranger handguard panel, and then we have 2 handling pieces. So since we have a new rear grip, I was able to put on crazy horizontal compensation combo. Basically, we're just putting on double pieces, the Bastion horizontal compensator, and then we're getting the K1 Elite bevel foregrip. These triple horizontal stats, doubled up boost, really is what makes it a straight line. We calibrated these to the right, and the reason I bring in this rear grip into the conversation about those is because now we have a spot to get more firing stability. Rear grips to the right. As we can see here, we're below the 1.0, but it's actually better than what we see here. These stats here don't get accounted because it's not overall, but horizontally it is much better than 0.92. For the sake of aim down sight speed, I went with 45. Feel free to go with the 60 though, it actually feels better because it doesn't have firing camera stability loss. This stat down here is only on the 45, and that's why this rear grip is also a great choice because it comes with compensation for this. It's kinda made for it. Last but not least, we need some sort of stability. Even with the skeleton sniper stock, you know, our sway isn't too pretty. And yeah, overall these stats look awful, which they kinda are, but after a lot of testing with this gun, I've been using it since it came out, it's worth having stats that look like this when it comes to the raw, ridiculous recoil. It's kinda like the QCQ SMG. It has a raw zigzag that you can only really deal with by simply cranking control. Since our sway is so bad, I added aiming stability while breathing, and then of course we have extra control. I recommend keeping the sway, but you could definitely go with ADS movement speed as well. It's just going to be wobbling a lot more before you initially start shooting. This is manageable. Next we have the multi-purpose tactical riser, which is very beneficial for the CI-19. This gun is wobbly as shit. So basically we are avoiding that muzzle flash, avoiding the wobble that's going on, that visual recoil we'll call it, and I also needed a place for the laser. The laser with it on is going to boost your handling and your hip fire. If you turn it off, however, that's when you feel the -4. I think this is genuinely a home run build. We have a meta weapon with a fast ADS, and it's just extremely easy to use like we see here. Sorry for the noise, I forgot to turn it down. Bad YouTuber, man. So there you go. The best build of Season 5. Let me know what your favorite moment is. Drop some timestamps. Make sure we get some more people not missing these crazy moments in this gameplay. Alright, this is an inception of plugging. I'm out. Peace.
Thanks to you!
What the fuck? GG.